Um, let's get to Brothers. That's a TV show
Right.
in 2009.
Yeah, it was a Fox television show with Michael Strahan was the star. I had the blessing to be on the same episode as Snoop,
Oh,
and
did you spark one?
our trailers.
Oh my God.
You get you get a full banger, which means you get the full trailer, or you get a half banger, which means there's another cat that's got the you know, identical setup on the other side of the
Other side,
wall.
yeah.
I'm sitting in my fucking my room, and I said, I said, ah, man, I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be up. It's sad. I said, let me go ahead and see if I can fucking drop a deuce. So I'm sitting in there, and the fucking vent from his bathroom is connected to mine. And all of a sudden, man, it's just like, I'm like, holy fuck. And there were two big black dudes standing outside the trailer when I walked in, and they kind of gave me a look, and I gave them a fucking nod. They gave me a nod. And then fucking later on, I went over and at lunchtime, I knocked it, and I met Snoop a couple times. And
Did you get to partake?
I would just say it was an interesting show.
Yeah, tell me where the bodies are buried here, man. Does he get a cannabis account like you have now? Not an account, a line. I mean, is there a Snoop cannabis line?
I don't know. I'd be amazed if he's not involved.
Yeah, it have to be, right?
Right. I mean,
RVD was in there real quick, even when
Yeah.
it was CBD before they legalized the cannabis. He was
Yeah.
right in there with the CBD. You know what? Newest Pledge, for God's sakes, comes out in 2010. Now, Andy Milonakis, you remember him?
Yeah.
Is he still with us? Is he alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did a NFT thing with him in New York City.
What did you do?
At New York Cryptos. We were crypto New Yorkers.
So is there an NFT of you and Andy?
No, it's just we each have our own. Let me see if I can.
I can't understand that whole fucking thing. I'm so old. You
Oh,
could
I
explain it
don't.
to me till you're blue in the face.
My whole thing was like I wasn't putting any of my cash. I mean, it was just like, I mean, there were people that were paying $20,000 for these fucking NFTs.
Just fucking light it on fire. What?
Keep talking. I'm going to see if I can get.
Yeah, no, just the NFTs. For anyone that doesn't know, which means you're over 50.
Here's my my crypto New Yorker. I don't know if you can see that.
Right, and what is it? It's
It's me.
right. It's a digital.
I'm crypto New Yorker number 733.
Right, and they auction these, and you own it in the blockchain, and but I don't get it. It's instantly reproducible. What's the value of having the original? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand. I understand it. I just anything that has a non in front of it means fucking you ain't get my cash.
Anything that has a non in front of it?
Yeah, non-refundable, not worth a shit.
Andy Milonakis had a funny show on MTV back
Great show.
and it was one of those like irreverent man on the street kind of crazy thing. And then he fell off the face of the earth. But now I know what he's doing. He's fucking around with NFTs with you.
Yeah.
Going broke, probably.
He's a sneaker freak too, man.
Does he have that deal where he looks young all the time? Is that like
it's like
the Gary Coleman type thing? Well, Gary Coleman was small.
Yeah.
Is he small too?
No, he's not. I mean, he's not. He's a normal sized guy.
Okay. Did you smoke weed with him?
Yes.
Okay, good. David Barrett wants to know. He said, "What I really want to ask was, what was the funniest botch he'd ever been involved with in ring? The more ridiculous, the better. Loving the podcast.
God, botches. I mean, there's just sometimes, man, where you're going, it's the finish of the match. You've got like a minute left, and the guy that you're in the ring with turns around, just looks, and goes, "Where are we at? I'm lost." And you're like, "Fucking kidding, right?" You're like, "No." Like Scott would always say, Scott says, "Don't ever tell Nash you're lost." Because always he'd go, "Hey, I'm lost. Where are we at?" And I always would say, "Cut you off." And give him a knee. He'd be like, "Fuck that, man. I'm never gonna tell you I'm lost. Because you just if it's the middle of my comeback you're taking over, you're getting
You
another set
you
of heat."
you just go on offense, right?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm cutting you off, man.